still tend to think about that a black woman is a sexual being at all times. When she is not sexual enough for you, then we turn her into somebody's mama or the oracle or somebody like that. So now she's the all-knowing being. Still, anything that she does outside of that is going to be seen as nasty if it's anything that's sexual. Every time it's something sexual given to our community, we take it as something nasty because we had to shun those parts of us. We had to hide those parts of us when everybody else was giving those parts of themselves. And the only reason we shunned it is because somebody took it away from us in the first place. Somebody took the privacy away from us in the first place. So now you feel like you got to not show who you are. No, be your sexual self. It is okay for you to be sexual. Oh, that little girl fast. She's not fast. She's coming into her sexuality, something that you had to shame yourself from, and now she's able to show who she is. Not to say she needs to wear mini skirts, she needs to wear belly tops, none of that. No, she just knows who she is. She knows who she is at this moment. And if some of us didn't get a chance to feel that or be that, then it's something that you would tend to be jealous of because you don't know how to shape it in your mind to be that what it is. So you have to become uncomfortable with it in order for you to become comfortable with it. You want to, like, it's the same thing that people go through with color and all this different stuff. And I don't know, but it's like, that's what you have to, like, you have, and I'm not saying you have to do it, but that's what you'll have to go through in order for you to get there. You want, like, okay, I can't keep saying because I'm talking to a damn phone, but it's like, you have to get through it that way. You have to start to listen to what we saying. Even some of the songs women write, they still sexual. And, I was listening to one of, Cash Doll songs, and she was like, girl, I got your man, and then he going back and forth with them. But she rapping about how they go, like, she fighting with the girl over this man. And why would y'all be fighting in the first place? Y'all need to be kicking his ass. You need to be telling his motherfucker, you done fucked her and then fuck me too. That's how that should be going. But it was going where it was like, okay, both of us fucked him, and now I'm going to tell you who you are and put you down and it's like, well, that's not the case. You looking at that situation totally wrong. Because you're so afraid to lose him by presenting him with the truth. So it'd be like, okay, and even if you the strongest female, you still afraid to lose him by presenting him with the truth of him being wrong. Or you being wrong, because sometimes your body is taking over your mind. Not to say that's wrong either, because you're going to have to go through that in order for you to get to a higher place, for you to get to a new level of life, for you to know how to control that emotion to get out of it. And even then, trying to get out of it, you're going to still try to consider what it is that's right about it, or that's going to make it right, or what it is that is right for you to just be right. When in a situation, you still right. It don't matter. You don't, because you try to be right for the world instead of just trying to be right for yourself. So once you start to realize, okay, this is right for me, then that's when it's like, okay, well, now let me get through it and get over it. Because then you start to feel how wrong it is for you to be doing what you're doing. Or not doing, or not wrong about it. I don't know. It's still, you got to be uncomfortable to be comfortable. You have to be. So that's all I'm saying. It's like sexuality with women, especially black women. It's almost like we got to get out. Yeah? Okay. We have to get out of this situation where it's always sexual with the black woman. It's never our culture. But it is our culture. I feel so free in my own home when I can move my hips to the beat. I'm sorry. I still twerk. I twerked my way through college. Twerked. I changed my classes to 6 o'clock at night. I twerked my way through college. Why the hell do you think I'm going to be up here this age and still not twerking? I don't care if God is on my back. I'm twerking. It's part of my culture. Nobody can tell me that it's not. I feel it. I feel the need to twerk. And I'm not saying, and I don't even know I don't even know if I'm twerking, because I don't think that I bounce. I'm not a booty bouncer. You know, I'm not bent over booty and shake my booty fast. Like, I'm for real. Like, I want to go put my hands up and hydraulic to the floor. Come on, let's do it. That's an 8 count. You see what I'm saying? Hydraulic to the floor. Come on, good, done. Let's do it. Anyway, that's about a 4 count. Okay, I'm only bouncing at a 4 count. I can't bounce at like 16 counts. So anyway, what I'm saying is, and I'm a theater major. Like, I took dance class. Like, I'm dancing whenever I feel. I'm pointing my toes. I'm doing all that different stuff. It is in me to be that way. So because it's in me, why do I have to stop that for somebody else? I'm not outside my house twerking in the... I do dance in the grocery store. I don't twerk in the grocery store. I'm not about to bend over and start bouncing my ass in the... No, I'm not. But if I feel like I want to do a little 2-step, I'm going to do that shit. Because I feel it. It's in me. And what I'm saying is, moving our hips is a part of our culture. Looking at your body and seeing your hips move is a part of your culture. If your waist is small, I don't see why you don't want to move your fucking hips. I don't know why you wouldn't want to do that shit. Why would you not want to do that? I mean, for real. If your booty big, why would you not want to turn it in a sexy way in the mirror? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like if you got a chest and you know how to roll yourself, come on, do it. It's like it's part of our culture, but it's always seen as sexual, and it's always taken in a different way, when really it's just a celebration. All of that is a celebration. Only time I see it being celebrated for real with the body of movement with black people is in Louisiana. That's it, when they had a big march and, you know, doing what they doing. But bands, you know, bands do it too. But anything outside of that, every time we move, it's something sexual. Somebody want to touch you. Somebody want to feel on you. Somebody got to pay you some dollars. No, nigga, I just want to dance. Get the fuck away from me. I just want to see myself swirl, curl, and try to act like I'm making a whole bucket of motherfucking ice cream. You hear me? I'm twisting that motherfucker up. But anyway, that's the whole thing. It's like, I'm making butter, bitch. Leave me the fuck alone. You know, let me twist my booty. So, you know, it's just, that's it. Like, it's always something sexual. I remember I have never seen, when I see Beyonce, I never seen her as a sexual being. So, when Formation came out, I had a discussion with a black man who says, well, oh yeah, this ain't nothing about no woman's freedom. This, what he say? Now everybody gonna be wearing leotards they gonna be wearing leotards to work, talking about they information. You see them? Just ignorance. The freedom to use your body the way you need to or how you want to, that's your freedom. You see, but he even want that freedom taken away from us. Just because Beyonce puts on a leotard to do what she does not mean I therefore need to put on. I prefer panties and a t-shirt. I don't know what Beyonce likes to wear when she dance. I don't know what she likes to wear. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, she can dance, so I can therefore dance too. And if she looks good doing it, let her do it. But he took it as a sexualization of a woman rather than taking it as a pride for the black woman. And she looks so cute. The video formation was dope. It was set back in the time, in the Victorian times, when we were cameos. And I just love everything that she did. Like, as far as, that whole process. When she was, wearing the halos for the crowns during her pregnancy, and then she was just so artistic, like Virgin Mary, and then to move into the formation with the Victorian style and the tea parties and all that stuff. That was some good shit. You hear me? That was beautiful. And to have that at a time where it's a declaration, where I remember when I was little, I used to like, let's have a tea party. You know, I still had that because my grandmother presented that to me, which now we don't present to our children in the same way. So we still need to have tea. I think we still need to have carnations and cotillions and different things like that, so our children get a chance to dress up and all these different stuff too. It's like we tend to even especially me, I'm just not a person that want to do nothing. I can plan it. I could probably decorate the fuck out of it. I could probably like for real put together some good shit, but it's just not with me anymore, and I would prefer for somebody else to do it besides me. So it's like, you just get to that point where now we have to start to celebrate. But at the same time, even though I'm saying I don't want to do it, I want to do it. I just don't want to be the person to put it together. But you just want to get to the point now where we still appreciate our culture. Like, it's so many times that you want to take it and flake it. And, even the little gangster guy. Like, I love watching Killer Mike's show. When he had the Crips on there and they was like, we trying to help the community. And people was trying to diss them and put them down. And they was like, no, man, there's some good people in the Crips. It's some good people in the Bloods. It's some good people out here that do these things. Which that is the truth. And so we forget the truth by not accepting every part of our culture, every part of our society, So I don't know, like and sometimes it's hard to get over. Like, I can't get over motherfuckers drinking and smoking at night and not doing nothing productive in the morning and shit like that. Every fucking morning, you want to just get up and have a fucking drink? You want to get high every motherfucking morning? What the fuck you gonna do with your day? And I know some people that was productive. They got high all day, and they did all they just sit there and did homework and talk. But it's just like, but I'm just saying, where does the production of life come from? Because some people just do it and sit on the corner, and they could be doing something with themselves. And so you just wonder, okay, what is going on? Like, where does it go? Where does it, so I'm not saying, but even that is uncomfortable. But at some point you have to become comfortable with moving on. I had to become comfortable with moving on and moving that out of my fucking sight. You see what I'm saying? I had to become comfortable with teaching my child that that's not something that you do. That's not your life. That's not your life goal. What do you want to do? Where does your day want to go now? What's your goal today? And so that's going to look different for every kid, every child, however it's presented. But I'm just saying, start to be uncomfortable and then get comfortable with what's going on, because all of it ain't nasty. At some point, you're going to have to let that little girl be a freak. I'm sorry. You're going to have to. You're going to have to let that boy be. It's boys masturbate. How do you stop? You can't stop that. Girls touch they. How do you stop? You can't. Because that's their time. That's their body. That's something that they have to go through. That's why, it's good to have that talk. This is your body. These are your parts. You protect them. I can't touch it. These are things that we need to tell them, because that's something that they need to protect themselves. They have to protect themselves too. And growing up, even though I was told don't let somebody touch me, nobody told me, well, don't protect yourself. Nobody said an adult could be wrong, because adults can be wrong. It's like, oh, respect him. But you don't have to respect him, because this is the thing. He could be disrespectful to your child, but you still telling respect this person. No, because this person is an asshole. He is a complete asshole, mama, when you leave the room. He's a son of a bitch when you leave the room. And so if you don't give your child a warranty or the validation to say things like that to you about a person, guess what? Your child is going to be afraid to even come to you and tell you what the fuck is going on. Because you have now cut the conversation off by being so fucking strict and thinking that you your child friend, because you and your child talk about sex and sexual beings and all, and their sexuality and who they like and who they don't like. That's where we start to fuck up at. Because now you're not leaving any wiggle room for your child to come and say anything to you. So I don't know. It's like we have to do better. We have to. But anyway, I just really did like having those questions and like, where does it begin? Because that's why I feel like it begins with me, like before even, because a lot of men like, well, the government came in and told us that we couldn't live with our women because we was on Section 8 and fuck that. The government do the same thing to the Jewish people. They don't give not two fucks. In New York, it is a community of Jewish people living on Section 8. That's what's happening. And so you can't, but they still stick together. But he's still working as a whoever, and she's still bringing money in, and they still together. And ain't nobody gonna go and tell her he a bum. She ain't gonna leave her husband because Sarah Sue said he ain't bringing no money in the house and he ain't doing shit and he ain't doing nothing. How you